and now we're going to talk a little bit about this Norwegian sentence structure. So we have two types of sentences. Well, there's probably more than two types of sentences, but anyway, we're going to talk about hovedsetning, an independent clause sentence, which is a sentence that gives meaning by itself. And then we also have bisetning, which is a dependent clause, a sentence that does not make sense by itself. So here I have an example of a hovedsetning, independent clause in Norwegian, one that can stand by itself. Nummer 1. Jeg ser mannen, og han alene. I see the man, and he is alone. Then I have an example of a bisetning, a dependent clause, a sentence that cannot stand on its own. Okay, so jeg ser mannen som alene. I see the man who, or that, is alone. So this part right here, of course, is a hovedsetning, an independent clause, because you could just put a period there. But this part right here and this is a bisetning because it can't stand by itself. So, jeg ser mannen, I see the man. That's a complete sentence. Then we have the dependent clause here. Som alene. So here we have a sentence. Konjunksjonene og, men, eller og for innleder hovedsetninger. What the sentence is saying that the conjunctions and, but, or, and for lead into independent clause sentences that can be stand on their own and they make sense. But konjunksjonene som og at innleder bisetninger. So the conjunctions som, which if it's used as a conjunction, well, some can be used as a conjunction, or it can be used as a relative pronoun. If it is used as a conjunction, it means as or like. And at means that, and this is always a conjunction. But if this is used as a relative pronoun, it can mean that, which, who, or whom. So anyway, with knowing that, som and at will lead into dependent clause sentences. And here we have some examples of the words og, men, eller, for, which lead into it. Independent clauses, sentences that can stand on their own, make sense. Jeg sulten, og jeg vil dra hjem. I am hungry, and I want to go home. So, jeg vil dra hjem can stand on its own and make sense. I want to go home. Nummer 2. Jeg her, men om en time drar jeg. I am here, but in an hour I will leave. So, om en time drar jeg makes sense by itself. In an hour I will leave. Nummer 3. Skal du være med oss, eller skal du dra? Are you coming with us, or are you leaving? So, skal du dra by itself makes sense. Are you leaving? Nummer 4. Det dyrt å bygge veier i Norge, for det finnes mange fjell. It is expensive to build roads in Norway because there are a lot of mountains. So, det finnes mange fjell makes sense by itself. There are a lot of mountains. So again, the regular sentence structure in Norwegian. as I've also talked about before, but I just want to review it again because we're also going to talk about then a regular sentence structure with dependent clause sentences. So these are independent clause sentences that I have here. Okay, sentences that make sense by themselves. So the regular sentence structure is first you have subject, verb, pronoun if you have one, an adverb if you have that, and then other elements. So we have Jeg så henne I går. I saw her yesterday. We have the subject, the verb, the pronoun, and the rest of the other elements. Then we have B. Jeg så henne ikke I går. I did not see her yesterday. So in English, of course, did not will come there, but in Norwegian it comes after the pronoun there. So we have subject, verb, pronoun, the adverb, and there are other elements in the sentence. So when we use the word som and at in sentences, they lead into dependent clauses. So then the sentence order becomes inverted. So when you have sentences that have som and at in there, then the sentence structure will be first the subject, then the adverb, then the verb, and then other elements. So here we have some examples using som and at that lead into dependent clauses. Nummer 1. Jeg ser en mann som ikke løper fort. So here we first have an independent clause. Then we have the relative pronoun som, and then the adverb ikke, and then the verb løper fort. So this sentence means I see a man who does not run fast. If I did not have the relative pronoun there, the adverb would be here. But because I'm using som, ikke comes before the verb. So this is what it would look like if I was not using som. Jeg ser ikke mannen løpe fort. So you have the subject, the verb, and then the adverb. I don't see the man running fast. Number 2. Now I'm using the conjunction at. Jeg tror at du ikke kommer. I don't think that you will be coming. So here we have conjunction at, the subject, then the adverb before the verb. And if I wasn't using the conjunction at, this is what the sentence would look like. Jeg tror ikke du kommer. Subject, verb, and then the adverb. And here we have a list of other adverbs that follow same rule as ikke in dependent clauses. And that rule is that you have the subject, then the adverb, then the verb. So here we have the list. Alltid, always. Ofte, often. Gjerne, gladly. Aldri, never. Dessverre, unfortunately. Særlig, especially. Snart, soon. Bare, only, just. Noen gang, ever. Nesten, almost. Nettopp, just, now. Også, also. Vanligvis, usually. Nå, now. Endelig, finally.